What's goody, ladies and gentlemen? What's goody? This is episode, I don't even know what episode this is, but this will be going on my YouTube page after I finish this live stream. I want to break down a couple things. I want to break down this big Meech paperwork with Cuffy Gatling, the liar. We want to expose Cuffy Gatling on this live stream. So everybody that's watching this live stream, this will be on my YouTube page. So I know people want to come on and holler at me, but this is for YouTube. This YouTube content. This will be on my channel. So I'm gonna break down this Cuffy Gatling paperwork. So please tune in. I got the paperwork right here. I'm gonna show y'all the big Meech work, and then I'm gonna show you what Cuffy Gatling got locked up for, because we're gonna clear this up. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, we clear shit up. I'm not one of these YouTube pundits that come on here that basically they'll put snitching on a nigga and then they don't even read the paperwork thoroughly. I actually read the paperwork thoroughly. I was sent to me 2 or 3 times. I didn't pay it no mind. But since Meech is home, I'm going to read the paperwork. I'm going to show you where Demetrius Flannery, who is Big Meech's name, is in the work, and the CSI, which is basically Tammy Cowan, and I'm going to show you he's nowhere near the work, right? Then I'm going to show you, hold on. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you, I got the case right here. Okay, so people know what I'm talking about. Now, this right here, this is the case that Cuffy Gatling was arrested for. This right here. Oh, I got you, bro. I'm a definitely holler at you, bro. This is the case right here that Cuffy Gatling was arrested for in 2019. Okay, this is what the feds picked him up for. So I'm gonna break down this case. I'm gonna read this case for y'all, so y'all can understand that what they saying about Meech and saying he's in there because of Meech. No. It has nothing to. Suarez is not even involved in this case. Tammy Cowan is not even involved in this case. Like Demetrius Flannery is not involved in this case. This don't have nothing to do with Meech. This don't have nothing to do with Tammy Cowan's. This is the whole case. This man is locked up for a whole different thing. You know? And we gonna break it down. The paperwork is here. We gonna break it down. Matter of fact, let's go into it right here. Now, this right here is the documentation for the wiretap, right? This is the paperwork that y'all all been hearing, WAC 100, all these people talking about it. This is the wiretap paperwork, right? This is the work that they talk about where Cuffy's basically saying this got him jammed up in jail. And we're going to show you that, no, he's not jammed up because of this work. That's not true. That's a lie. Okay? So, yeah, I'm a Cancer, June 30th. That's my birthday, June 30th. Me and Mike Tyson got the same birthday. Me, 50, Irv, we all Cancers, bro. But, yeah, I'm going to break this down. So, let's get in. I want to get into the parts where Meech's name comes in. I think it's in this part. Is it this part his name come in? Hold on. Let me get into where his name come in. It's one of these parts his name come in. I think it's this one. If I'm not sure. That's the one based on Suarez. This Suarez. Hold on. I don't want to read Suarez part. I want to read his part right here. Because they try to say, me set this up. So, right here, I'm going to read this to y'all. So, Flannery was the national leader of the Black Mafia Family drug trafficking organization, and he had been sentenced to 30 years imprisonment for drug trafficking activities. The affidavit further asserts that based on information previously known to the DEA, St. Louis, Dion Gatling was a member of the St. Louis BMF, okay, was an associate of Flannery and had substantial ties to multiple BMF members and had been indicted in the Eastern District of Missouri on drug trafficking charges and sentenced to 120 months incarceration for drug trafficking. Okay, this is the paperwork that y'all talking about. I'm gonna read it. Okay, so let's get it here. The affidavit asserts that based on the information from CSI and an independent investigation by the DEA St. Louis agents, Suarez owned and operated a trucking company in California and had been investigated and or arrested without conviction for suspected drug trafficking in 2005 and 2009. In addition of an independent investigation by the DEA, St. Louis agents revealed 2 large quantities of drug seizures from a truck operated by Suarez Trucking Company. Finally, the affidavit states that based on the information CSI provided to the DEA Atlanta agents, Fennery and Suarez became associated while both were incarcerated. And for the maturity gain, Flannery, God, where my glasses at? Hold on, let me put my glasses. I can't see it a little bit. Hold on, get a little bit. Put my glasses on. Look at it now. All right, we can look at it right now. I can see it a little better. Flannery arranged through CSI for Suarez to provide cocaine in multiple kilogram quantities to Gatling. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna read you the case. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that case, but I'm gonna read you the case that really got Cuffy Gatling incarcerated. Because what people don't do is they don't do their investigation. They don't look at paperwork. All they do is they say, "Oh, son put out this paperwork and he's a rat." But they don't look at the actual paperwork that this man was indicted. They don't have the case. But me, I always do my due diligence. You know, y'all know who I am. I do my due diligence. So this is it right here. Drug leader sentenced to 27 years in prison for drugs. Okay? Now I see what it says. St. Louis, Missouri, U.S. District Attorney, Judge Rodney Snapple, sentenced Dion Lamont Gatling, a.k.a. Cuffy, 53 years old, of St. Charles, Missouri, to 27 years in prison for drug trafficking charges and, the use of a firearm. So, boom, hold on. Let's read into it right here. So, let's read it. Gatling was the leader and organizer of the Gatling Drug Trafficking Organization. The organization brought heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and other drugs to St. Louis area for distribution from 2009 to 2014. As the leader and organizer, Gatling ordered the murders of Thaddeus Howard and Terrence Morgan, 2 individuals Gatling suspected as individuals. Now, this is what he's arrested for. This is what he's locked up for. This is what he's doing time for. It has nothing to do with Meech. You don't even see Meech's name in this. This is what this man is locked up for. Okay? So, when you hear this dude talking about Meech told on me, you know, sent the girl Tammy Cowan to tell, no, nigga, you're lying, nigga. You're lying, my nigga. And it's sad that you got to put a jacket on a man that just came home because you were upset that this man came home from nonviolent offenses. He got a compassionate release. You on the internet is basically trying to say that this man got his freedom because of you. No, bro. You was incarcerated for something totally different. This is what he's really incarcerated for. So let's finish reading this work. Okay? Where was I? Oh, I was right here. So 2 individuals Gatling suspected as individuals cooperating with law enforcement, specifically Gatling organized the 2010 murder of Howard and ordered it in retaliation for Howard providing information to the law enforcement regarding Gatling's brother drug trafficking activities. Similarly, Gatling directed Andre Rush and another co-conspirator to kill Morgan in 2012. The events Morgan from cooperating with the federal law enforcement. Now hold on, it gets even better, right? Hold on. Now where we at? Where we at? Hold on. Right here. Following today's sentence, U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Jennings highlighted the coordinated determination of the investigated prosecution team. This investigative team is comprised with true professionals, but when someone harms a witness, it becomes deeply personal to all of us. And in murdering 2 men who knew about his criminal acts, Mr. Gatling took aim at the very foundation of the justice system. These investigators ensure that his actions fail today. Sentence is the testament to their tendencies. Okay? Y'all don't see Meech's name in his work. That's a fact, Jason. You already know. Y'all don't see Meech's name in his work. Y'all see Morgan and Howard. There's no Meech in his work. There's no Tammy Cowens in his work. So how could this man say he's in jail and he was found guilty and Meech told on him when they telling you who's the dudes that told on him and they got murdered? Morgan and Howard. And this is what he's incarcerated for. The death of those 2 men has nothing to do with that work that I just showed y'all. Okay? Let me see. Our mission at the Drug Enforcement Administration is to take down drug trafficking organizations at their highest level. That is exactly what we were able to do in this case. And like I said, you don't see anybody, y'all can read the work for yourself, anybody that's connected to that work that your man Cuffy Gatling is putting out there. This is what I tell people, man. Reading is fundamentals, bro. If you don't read and you don't thoroughly check out paperwork, you'll go with the okie doke. See, one thing about me, I don't go with the okie doke. I don't believe everything I hear. I don't listen to what people say. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jason. I don't go with, oh, dude is foul and he did bad. Okay, I'm gonna go check out your work. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna see if he did bad. And I'm gonna do thoroughly. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna go on Pacer. I'm gonna go in the federal gov. I'm gonna go look at all these websites and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna read the work. And like I said, what's in the database ain't that. But we gotta understand why Cuffy. We gonna break down why Cuffy and Bleu Davinci is mad. So let's go back, man. Hold on. Let's get back to this work. Hold on. Where was I at? Was I here? Okay. So right here. We're gonna read this. In September 2011, Flannery requested CS1 help coordinating a delivery of a load of cocaine to be controlled by Suarez, who at that point was already in contact with CS1, right? CS1 credibility testified that she first met Suarez by telephone. When Suarez contacted CS1, which is Tammy Cowens that y'all like to say, to ask how Flannery was doing, Flannery confirmed that he and Suarez were friends. This is CS1 that y'all saying is old girl. We don't know. Were friends, and that they met in the county jail in Michigan. Although CS1 did not meet Suarez in person, she spoke with Suarez by phone and text. Additionally, Suarez sent CS1 a picture of himself. Suarez asked CS1 if she knew someone who might want to buy some pills. CS1, she was in the car with Agent Coomer during this first narcotics related conversation with Suarez. Agent Coomer overheard the call and signaled to CS1 to say yes. He and she knew someone. CS1 was later in contact by an agent in California regarding Suarez. Now, mind you, let's get this clear. Okay, let's get this clear, ladies and gentlemen. We read that work, right? It don't say that Flannery was working with them. It don't say none of that. Now, like I told y'all, and I'm going to show y'all this again. Let's get back to this case that your man Cuffy was locked up for. Dion Gatling pled guilty to conspiracy. Okay? Salute, GBE. And this is what he pled guilty to. Okay? Let's read it. Conspiracy to distribute and proceed with intent to distribute heroin in violation. This is the whole work. It's the whole work. And like I said, hold on, I'm about to read you that article one more time. This man ain't in jail for no Meech. He's in jail for Thaddeus Howard and Terrence Morgan murder. Okay? You don't see it said the BMF organization. It says the Gatling Drug Trafficking Organization. The organization that brought heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and other drugs to the St. Louis area for distribution from 2009 to 2014. That work that I read you, that case was supposed to be, 2011? And this work here, this man, Cuff was never BMF. Let's get that clear too. Cuffy was never BMF. He had his own organization. He was an associate, but he was never BMF. He's a liar. Cuffy Gatling is a liar, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that clear. He's a liar. He's lying on Big Meech. He's lying on Big Meech. And the reason why he's lying on Big Meech is because he's bitter. He thought Big Meech could help him get his freedom. And he can't. Brother, you locked up for, it's already shown in the paperwork, Thaddeus Howard murder, which happened in 2010. Terrence Morgan murder, which happened in 2012, 2013. So how can Meech get you incarcerated, right? From a case from 2011, right? And two murders happened 2010, 2013, 2012, whatever it was, right? And that's not in that paperwork with Suarez. Come on, bro. Something ain't right with this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You wanted Meech to come to court and speak in your defense. That's what it was. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna break down that other paperwork. I just wanted people to just see that paperwork of what he's actually locked up for, because people really believe that this man was locked up for that case. And you got people running around pushing that narrative. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying 50 because 50 don't got nothing to do with that. But it was people before, the whole thing with the Rick Ross and 50 Cent thing. Shout out to 50. Shout out to Ross. Shout out to Meech. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. You know what I'm saying? That's none of our business. That's those 3 men business. They doing business with that man. Let that man get his money. You know what I'm saying? Meech is getting he got a 7-figure deal right now to do the podcast with Oprah Winfrey. So he's eating. No matter what people say, that man doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? But when you got people that's the Zip with the Drips, the Gully TVs, the Hassans, and whoever else running around trying to put that jacket on that man because they heard Bleu Davinci. Bleu Davinci, let's get this clear. Bleu Davinci is mad and upset because Meech don't rock with him no more. Bleu Davinci is mad that his girl, Tammy Cowens, was his girl, and she went on to start fucking with Meech. Charge to the game, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then he's upset that Meech and the whole BMF crew do not rock with him no more. I would be mad too because I was originally a part of the family. You gotta look, bro. It hurt that nigga heart, bro, that he can't be in the loop no more with Meech. That he not in the mix. He missed them days being in the pictures with Meech, up in the club, popping bottles. BMF. It's BMF up in the building. He missed that. He missed them days. You notice that since Meech came home, you haven't heard anything from Blue? Have y'all noticed that? Since Meech came home, you haven't heard Bleu Davinci say anything out of his mouth. Y'all haven't heard him say anything out of his mouth. I watched him from, 2018, 2019? No, 2020. He started this, right? So from 2020, 2021, I think it was. Yeah, 2021. He's been on the net slandering Meech, right? 2022, I think it was. 2021, 2022, yeah. He's been on the net slandering Meech. And now that the man is home, he's been home since 2024. He's been on hush mode. He's been quiet. You know what I'm saying? And we knew he was lying. We knew what it was. We knew he's upset that he's not in the loop no more. That he's not saying BMF's in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's upset that J-Bo's still with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he did an interview with Dogface. Well, Dogface is a hater. You know what I'm saying? We don't listen to Dogface, bro. Like, I kind of was rocking with Dogface, but then I saw dudes exposing him in Detroit. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit, man. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. If Meech was so much a rat, bro, the whole Detroit would have exposed this man. Do you see Detroit niggas real certified? I'm talking about shout out the YBI, shout out to Pep, shout out to all of them, the best friends, I'm talking about the Chambers brothers, you know what I'm saying, the Curry brothers. Do you see any of these solid men from Detroit standing next to White Boy Rick? Do y'all see them standing next to White Boy Rick? You don't see no solid Detroit. We don't give a fuck about Kid Rock. He from the suburbs. Or Slim Shady. You know what I'm saying? We don't see T Stucky. We don't see none of these dudes co-signing. None of these real official trick. None of these official Detroit gangsters is standing next to White Boy Rick. So, real solid Detroit dudes are saying Meech ain't no rat. And if he was, we would be the ones to expose him. And a Detroit nigga ain't come out yet and said that man did bad. All we hearing is Cuffy Gatling, who's bitter and mad. And we hear Bleu Davinci that's mad because he lost his bitch. Let's keep it real. Blue is mad because he lost his bitch. Tammy was his girl. He's upset about that. So, yeah, he want to pump this bad dope out here and say, oh, yeah, Meech told on Cuffy. And Cuffy wasn't BMF, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Dudes don't like Meech. It's cool. That's understandable. But if the man was so much what they trying to say he was, we would have seen the work on Meech. You figure deal me? We would have seen the work on Meech a long time ago, bro. From Detroit Steppers, because he's from the D. They would have came out and put that out there. Dudes that he grew up with would have put that out there. We listening to Bleu Davinci. Why are we listening to Bleu Davinci? Ain't that the same man that got his man's Pookie Loke lined up? Like we ain't remembering that Pookie Loke is not here no more because he was the one that lined his man up. Everybody say, yo, Jeezy, why you ain't feel bad about the Pookie Loke situation? Well, Jeezy ain't feel bad about the Pookie Loke situation because Pookie Loke wasn't his man's. Pookie Loke was Bleu Davinci man's. You know what I'm saying? So all that what people saying is crazy to me. Like when they going with this, oh, yo, Meech told. Meech did bad. But y'all see in the paperwork where he got anything to do with the case. He don't got nothing to do with the case. The case don't got nothing to do with Meech. The whole case is Cuffy and the Gatling organization, like I just read to y'all. The Gatling organization is not the BMF organization. The Gatling organization is Dion Gatling, Cuffy Gatling organization. Dion Lamont. You see what that work say? It say Dion Lamont. It don't got no CS1 in that. It don't got no Suarez in that. It don't got no Demetrius Flannery in that. What it has in the work is, and I'm going to say this again, Cuffy Gatling, you know, they have Thaddeus Howard, who was murdered, right? And Terrence Morgan, right? That they said was informants that was working with the DEA. So how can you talk about a case and you trying to pump out bad dope on Big Meech? Big Meech was in the feds, bro. Do you think that if people think all of this, you know what I'm saying? You really think that if Meech did all of this, right, that Cuffy is trying to say, then why? And I'm going to say this one more time. Why didn't, right? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Why didn't Cuffy put that work out there in the federal penitentiaries where Meech was at? Meech was in the feds. He was in active yards. He wasn't in no dropout yards. He was in active federal penitentiaries. He was in active yards. He could have sent that. He could have sent that out there, and the people would have, you know, do what they had to do. Ain't nobody did nothing. He did his time, stood up. He don't got a scratch on him. He ain't been poked up. None of that. See, niggas be lying and they be saying, you see Casanova? Casanova can't go to your active yard. See, that's somebody that people need to, if you want to talk about paperwork or you want to talk about somebody that's cooperating, Casanova. We can't find him in the database. You know what I'm saying? When you look, he's not in BOP custody. You feel me? Like, he got 5 sealed documents. He was in Tucson, Arizona in the dropout yard. This is somebody that we can say that, yeah, he was working with them people. When I go with Meech, Meech was in active yards. He was in them penitentiaries. Come on, bro. So, I can't go with that. And, yo, 718, I pulled the paperwork up. This case right here. This is what he got 27 years for. And this whole case right here, it has no CS1. Bro, I could... Listen, hold on. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all see what it says right there, bro. It don't say old boy name in there. Old boy name... Oh, listen. Suarez name is not in there. Agent Coomer is not in this work. Nobody's in his work. So how can he get a time cut or a time slash? Meech did his time. He did 19 years, almost 20. Y'all gotta look, he did almost 20 in there. He been in there since 05, 05, 06. 05 actually, yeah, because he went in there like late 05. So he been in there since late 05. So from 05 to 2024 when he came home, he did 19 years. Y'all acting like this man did 10 years or he did 5 years. He did 19. Yeah, he did his time, my nigga. And like I said, Cuffy ain't in jail because of no Meech. Cuffy is in jail because of Thaddeus Howard and Terrence Morgan's murder. Okay? Like you see here, it don't say BMF. It says Gatling was the leader and the organizer of the Gatling drug organization. The organization brought heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and other drugs to St. Louis area for the distribution from 2009 to 2014. Come on. If he was so much what they saying he was, and he did all of this, and he did all of that, bro, this would have been in his work. Meech is not in his work for this case. So he's upset, and he wanted this man to speak up for him and come testify to get him home. Meech can't do that because he's not involved in his case, and he know that. He know that. So him and Bleu Davinci is two bitter, petty haters. And like Cuffy out here, you say you don't fuck with rats, and Meech rat. Why you siding with a nigga like Bleu Davinci that ratted? He ratted on Meech and them, bro. He cried in the court when they gave him the time. He cried like a baby. That's why J-Bo and Meech and all of them, they don't rock with him. He cried in the court. This is the same dude they used to say, BMF is in the building. Show them pictures of this nigga, man. Come on, bro. He missed the glory days. BMF is in the building. That's your man's. Those were the times. Like he was saying BMF was in the building. Now it's not BMF in the building no more. You know what I'm saying? He's bitter because 1, he lost his girl to Meech. 2, he got kicked out the whip. 3, he's not BMF no more. 4, he's just a bitter baby mama. So when you a bitter baby mama, you gonna put all type of jagged. You gotta remember, in the streets, dudes gonna put homo on you, dudes gonna put snitch on you. Those are the two things that dudes is gonna do. They gonna call you a homosexual, or they gonna call you a rat. Meech came home, did his time, did 19 years in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Dudes was mad because they know this man got a lot of love. Dudes, men got connections. People gotta remember, Meech been tapped in the East Coast, been tapped in the West Coast, been tapped in the Midwest. You know, Lil Durk Pops was cool with him. You know, like he been tapped in with all them dudes. He been tapped in New York heavy, Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Blue. Like, come on, bro. You think these real dudes gonna say, yo, Meech ain't this, Meech ain't that? Come on, bro. Dudes gotta stop that, bro. All these dudes that people, they want to put that jacket on them because they don't want to deal with the facts. I understand the facts. You know what I'm saying? He didn't tell. And when you read paperwork and you understand that even in the paperwork that they trying to say that Meech, it's no involvement with him in it. You know what I'm saying? It's no involvement. You know what I'm saying? If you read, it suggested that Funnery hooked up the deal between Gatling and Suarez. Right? Now look, they diminish the credibility of CS1's testimony, right? Suggesting that perhaps due to CS1's personal and business relationship, well as out of concern for his and her own safety and the safety of Flannery, CS1 had, come on, bro, attempt to distance Flannery from Suarez and Gatling. But that didn't say he had an involvement in it. I don't know where they saying that he had an involvement. Where's the involvement at? Ain't no involvement here with this man. They saying, yo, Flannery, he profit up with us and he got involvement. There's no involvement in the paperwork. There's nothing in that paperwork that say, yo, Big Meech, okay, Big Meech, he profit, he did a Queen of the Day with us, and he told. No, he didn't. There's no Queen of the Day, there's no he told, there's no he profit, there's no nothing. It's a bunch of bitter haters that's upset that he didn't get Meech to come in his behalf to testify for him. And it's another bitter hater that's mad that his girl left him for Meech and he told and did bad. So the moral of the story is that the only reason why they going so hard and so in on Big Meech is because they feel that Meech owed them something. But if you really do your due diligence and you do your homework, you'll understand that Meech don't owe these dudes nothing. Because these dudes, they bad. These dudes, they bad. Okay? These dudes, they bad. And I think a lot of times we get caught up in this hype. We get caught up in the illusion and the nonsense. Because we may not like a person. And dudes is pumping bad dope. Y'all going on the behalf of a dude that's bitter that can't come. It's sort of like the Pooh Sims situation, right? Pooh Sims is mad because Max B was able to get a pill. Now, Max B did. Look how much time Max B did in there. He been there since 2009. It's 2008 was 17 years now, right? And 2009 was that 16 years, right? So Max B been in jail for 16 years for this Gina Conway case, right? That shit happened in 2006. 2006 that happened with Gina Conway and Pooh Sims. That happened 2006. That's 19 years ago. That situation happened. So from 19 years, right, to now, they want to put the rag jacket on Max. And I get it. You know, people feel the way they feel Max did this. I get it. I understand that. But at the end of the day, Pooh Sims took pictures with Max. Pooh Sims was cool with Max. That's his half brother. Whatever they falling out is they falling out. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know what they falling out is. That's why I don't get into all that. But to label the man a rat and he didn't testify, both of y'all got 75 years. Gina Conway got out before both of y'all. She's on the street. She's home. She's in Baltimore right now, living her life. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this. They want to put rat, but they don't want to break down the paperwork. And like I said, with Cuffy Gatling, nigga, you ain't locked up for no Meech shit. You locked up for the murders of Thaddeus Howard and Terrence Morgan and what your organization, the drugs that your organization was pumping. Don't put Meech and say Meech. Tear me this, tear me that. No, nigga. It's you. Niggas don't want to deal with accountability. Their accountability is shot. Cuffy want to go up there and lie. Why lie on Meech? Why you and Blue is lying on Big Meech? Y'all lying on Big Meech. And y'all got dudes running around with y'all lies on social media. You wasn't BMF. Why you keep telling people you BMF, homie? You was an associate. You wasn't BMF. That's like Craig Pettis coming out saying, yo, I'm BMF. And Meech got me locked up. Come on, bro. It's not solid, bro. That's not solid what you doing, bro. You got your daughter online doing that bullshit. You online doing that. And it make you look corny, bro. It don't make you official. It make you look corny. And I got family in St. Louis. St. Louis niggas don't move like that. Real St. Louis niggas don't move like that. If Meech was so much a rat, Cuffy, don't you think the whole Detroit would exposed him? They don't stand next to white boy Rick. What make you think they gonna stand next to Meech if he was so bad like y'all saying he is? Y'all just mad cause niggas showing him love. But Meech ain't tell on you, Cuffy. He ain't tell on you. Man the fuck up, bro. You, your daughter, y'all on some BS. Blue, you told. You mad because it ain't gonna be like how it was, Blue. It ain't gonna be like how it was in 2005. It ain't gonna be like how it was in 2004 with you saying BMF is in the building. It ain't gonna be like this, Blue. Ain't gonna be like this. You in the club busting it up with Meech no more. That's over with, homie. That's over. That shit has been sailed a long time ago. Beloved, you and this man is out here pumping that bad dope on Meech and not telling the truth. Cuffy, you should tell the people the truth. What are you in jail for? You're not telling them. You're making it seem like you're in jail because of CS1, which you say is Tammy. You're in jail because of that woman. You're not in jail because of that woman case and Suarez. You're in jail because of what they say in the paperwork. As a leader or an organizer, Gatling ordered the murders of Thaddeus Howard and Terrence Morgan, two individuals in Gatling suspected as individuals cooperating with law enforcement, specifically, let's get that clear, specifically, Gatling organized the 2010 murder of Howard and ordered it in retaliation for Howard providing information to law enforcement. Doesn't say CS1, doesn't say Meech, doesn't say even the Suarez dude. It says Howard and Morgan. Y'all niggas is smoking mirrors and deceptions, bro. Y'all better be thankful for a nigga like me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me tell you something. Shout to King Tut, man. When everybody was trying to say, yo, Tut did it, I had to clean that up. And yo, you know, Tut gave me a phone call. Shout out to King Tut, man, and his wife, man. Tut gave me a phone call and gave me an extra thank you for clearing his name. He said, yo, Gotti, man, I appreciate you for doing that, man. Because they kept trying to put me in that. And I said, nah, bro, I'm going to make sure we expose the true person that was responsible for Quad. We exposed that Little Sean was the one that set it up. We exposed that Scooter was the one that was there. We exposed that Nubs was the one that was there, that was behind that. We're not going to sit here and expose all this nonsense and we're going to be out here running with the narratives. We don't run with the narratives. We run with the truth. You see what I'm saying? And that's why people got to understand one thing about my platform is everything is the truth. So what Cuffy was trying to do was trying to make me seem like, oh, he did this. Meech ain't did none of that. You're not in jail for Meech. You sitting up there lying on that man. And then you got the world believing that it is that. And it's not. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was that, you know, like I said, it would have been exposed. It would have been exposed before he got freed. It would have been exposed by his own people from his city. They ain't exposed him yet. You was mad because he didn't come and speak out in your defense and go testify and tell those people in your defense and did that in your trial. You wanted him to do that and he didn't. Okay? You wanted all these people to help you out. Blue, the same way. You want to be partying with Meech again. And it's over with. Over for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all dudes, it's pitiful, bro. Y'all niggas is 50 plus, 40 plus. Going out sad. You know what I'm saying? But listen, bro. When it comes to the Bleu Davinci platform, when it comes to me, we expose these clowns and these characters. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them niggas that read work. I like to read paperwork. That's my thing. That's always been my thing, reading paperwork. That's why I always put these niggas on blast. That's why they don't like me, because when I read the work, I read it thoroughly. And like I said, reading is fundamentals. People don't know how to read. So that's why they'll just say, oh yeah, yo, he's a rag. You know, but they don't read. He's like, yeah, he's a rag. They don't read. They don't read the work. Because if they read the work, they would see that, oh, nah, that's a lie. Salute, Aaron, how you feel me? That's a lie. Because if they read it, they would have known that, nah, this nigga ain't locked up because of no Meech. This nigga's locked up for a whole different case. And has nothing to do with what that case is talking about. It has a lot to do with bodies and, you know, his trafficking, you know, business. But it was mostly about informants dying and his trafficking. And it had nothing to do with BMF. You know, if Cuffy, let me explain something, bro. If Cuffy was so involved and he was so BMF and this and that, right? Don't you think he would have been in that 2005 indictment? Don't you think he would have been indicted with them in 2005? He would have never been on the street. He's lying. But it is what it is, man. Salute. It's your boy Bleu Davinci. I'm glad I had to expose this, man, because people was going to run with the narrative. I had to expose Cuffy Gatling for lying. I had to expose it. I'm going to post the work on my page. And I want the people to read it and see for yourself. Because in that work that I read, Cuffy Gatling case that he's in there for don't got nothing to do with Meech. Don't got nothing to do with Meech. Don't got nothing to do with old girl. It got a lot to do with Cuffy, and it got a lot to do with Thaddeus Howard, and a lot to do with that Terrence Morgan, and a lot to do with him knocking off 2 federal DEA informants. Don't got nothing to do with him and Big Meech and the Cowman girl and Suarez and Agent Coomer, whatever his name is, right? They're not even involved in this case. It's a whole different agent in this case. So, it's nasty work, y'all. But, yeah, man, you know, I'll tell y'all, man, the streets is a lie and it's a myth, bro. You know, they'll discredit real ones to uplift sucker ones. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? How they want to do Meech. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Blue and Cuffy wanted to sabotage that man motion, which is sad. Why y'all want to sabotage that man motion? Because y'all bitter that he got a series of people want to work with him. You know, Meech right now landed a 7-figure deal with Oprah Winfrey, bro, to be on the podcast with us. So people not liking that he getting a bag, he's doing a show and all that, and rub niggas the wrong way. So they gonna make sure they try to, like, violate. You know what I'm saying? He the biggest. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many niggas is big like Meech, bro. You know, from that era. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip-hop culture, who he was connected to, Bad Boy, you know, Murder Inc., you know, everybody. Jeezy, Dipset, you know, Terror Squad, whoever you want to name, DTP. He's connected to all of these people, bro. So people don't like that, bro. You know, but it is what it is, man. It's your boy, Scotty. Salute, man. Y'all have a blessed day.